Chapter 12. Above all, love each other deeply, because love covers over a multitude of sins. 1 Peter 4:8. My Dove House made by my grandpa. Date written, Dec. 24, 2017. By Oliver Colobong. On a summer vacation by the early 90s, it's just end of school days. I am turning primary 2 next year. But before that I just give you a brief story about my kindergarten and primary 1. They are both taken at the same school. My dad and mom are decided to put me on a Chinese school. It was located at the central town of Cabatuan. Philippine Yuh Chiau School is one of the private school on that place. It is managed and owned by one of the Chinese businessman. I stay on this school for 2 years, and one of my nanny at that time is my beloved Tita Vicky. She's my guardian angel and she sent me to school and wait for me for the rest of the day. Tita Vicky is still a single at that time. A lot of joyous days that we had together during my kindergarten. We ate our lunch together inside the classroom and after my meal. I am happy to play with my classmates outside the room, from running in and outside of the building and enjoy playing a dusk and make into a hard ball. That was so exciting because our white uniform are turned into brown, but we enjoy it anyway. Until my Tita Vicky is frustrated and she don't know what to do and I just give her a smile. And she forget everything that just happened. She never forget to bring an extra t-shirt of mine in case I need it if my uniform are already sweat. I love Tita Vicky, she taking care of me every day. On my primary 1 opening of the school year 19. It was so exciting and everything are all new shoes, new uniform, new notebook and pencil. Our funny teacher, Mr. Reyes, he is my unforgettable teacher. There was a time when our class start to silence, it means everyone if feeling sleepy. My teacher with bunch of funny jokes. And he is very good in playing a guitar. When one is sleepy, he will get his guitar and play with his big voice with a funny song, so that everyone will awake because of a hot weather everyone or feel sleepy. I experienced one of the deadliest earthquake at that time, when the ground is start to shake and everyone is panicking. But I am a fearless child and running very fast going outside the building. Just to save myself. One of the thing that I bring to the building during earthquake is not my large bag full of books, but a piece of broom that I brought with me towards outside the compound. Long story short, a lot of experience that I had during my kindergarten and primary 1. Small child and first grandson. I asked my grandfather to build a small dove house and he take for granted. And a few days later he started his masterpiece on his backyard, because I asked my granddaddy for so many times to build for me a dove house. On that day he totally completed the whole dove house, with 2 doors at 2 sides and a big column on the center of it, and they sent to my home with my Uncle Robert, and he is busy at that time from his steel works, but he don't have choice because only granddaddy and him are available. They dig deep hole for the column and finally stand straight. I love my dove house and totally perfect design. And the materials are made of wood and doesn't need color more. The next day I went to my uncle's house and buy 1 pair of dove for me, but he didn't accept my money and I say thank you to him. Dove during small baby bird, and they are easily to train and remembered their home place. I brought 1 pair of baby dove with a mix of white and gray color to my home. I put them first from small cage, and let them grow more and familiarize their home. Until one time I let them go out by themselves from their cage, and put a brig going to main dove house. They enjoy going in and out of the I am worried my dove. Because kunung is always around and it might bite them anytime. After a few weeks later they are already trained to going in and out of their house, but they are totally scared to fly by themselves without the mom assistant. One thing more I am worried about is that our nearest neighbors, they have hundreds of dove flying everywhere. I am worried that one day doves learn how to fly and never come back home. Unfortunately the 2 of them are never come back anymore, they go and join with other birds. I tried to give them foods on the top of their house and hoping that one day they will come back. First I am so sad and I pray that they come back early. A days is passing by 2 weeks later, still don't have any sign of coming back and I'm thinking they like the food from other neighbors that what I give I realize that they like mago than ordinary foods. One day I saw them come back for the first time, they are scared from me. That's the last time I saw them. And never come back anymore. The second time I owned pair of dove I never let them out from the cage. At this time I bought a pair of pure white dove from a close neighbor friend. I enjoy seeing them every day and feed them with a feeds and some water to drink, until one day they give a pair of egg inside the cage. I love let them fly again.